Hey guys, we're the ECB team, and today we're going to talk about Eurovision 2025 entries. Let's get started. So, this will be all about Georgia. The country was one of the few countries to, or actually, the last country to reveal their Eurovision entry. The singer is Mariam Shengelia with the song Freedom. She was internally selected by the Georgian broadcaster. And just to remind you that in 2020, she competed in the Georgian national selection, which was Georgian Idol. Back then, she ended in the sixth place. Um, all right. So let's start with Naomi. Naomi, what do you think about Georgian entry this year?
I'm going to purely focus on the song. Okay, so what I think about Georgia's entry as a song, it kind of has this I like kind of the orchestral kind of vibe, very dramatic, big drama when I saw it. Her voice is really nice. I kind of love the big dramatic sort of elements. Gave me kind of a James Bond vibe as well. Um, and overall, it's great in terms of that. In terms of the drama, the scening, I did actually like the video when it was revealed. In terms of just how I feel about it, I don't feel the melody. I'm just not following it for some reason. I can't follow it. I feel like no matter how many times I've listened to it, the melody of how the song goes. For some reason my brain just can't register it. I don't know why. I feel like I don't resonate with the actual melody of how the actual song goes. I no idea why that is, but I can appreciate the orchestral elements, her voice, the kind of video. I think that was still really good. It's not something I would listen to that often because I do just struggle with the melody for some reason. I've ranked it quite low because I can't actually, I feel like I don't understand it. But overall, really good song in terms of the actual song quality and everything. I think there are some good qualities to it. Um, but for me, it's not something I'd listen to on a regular basis, not really a song I go to. I'm kind of clashing with the melody. I just don't understand it. Maybe it's just something with me, I don't know. But overall, it is a really lovely song. It can be appreciated. So from that sort of angle, I can respect it.
Yeah, fair enough. So yeah, first of all, Georgia has made us to wait for a long, long time to know the identity of the artist and the song itself. And then I remember it was on a Friday, on not at the very beginning of March. We just have a video on the Instagram of the Eurovision Song Contest say, "Hi, I'm Mariam, and in 1 hour from now you're gonna hear my song," and that's it. So it was one minute thing, but we had to wait for it for a long time. Even some people speculated that Georgia might even be through. Luckily they didn't. But yeah, it's about freedom, right? So I don't know, for some reason, I do feel like it's composed of two different songs which were like just forced to be glued together. Because it starts very dramatically with a lot of oriental and even some beats of drum beats, etc. All the traditional dance we have seen in the clip. And then yeah, there is the big chorus, so called, and so forth, and then it just goes into something more jazzy, balladic, James Bondy, as you told. I don't know, those parts are just not connected well together. It's not that they can't be, they can be connected, but we need some better transition between them, I guess. Mariam is a really good singer, at least on the vocal aspects. I was really impressed by her voice. But yeah, for me, the song it's just too heavy. Like it's really hard to digest. I can remember parts of the pre-chorus and the chorus, but not the whole thing. Um, yeah, also, we'll soon get into the prediction, but it was allocated in position number 10th, which is one of the not best allocation to be in statistic wisely. Like, it's usually not that easy to qualify a song number 10. And I wonder what brought what. I mean, whether they know that the song is in that kind that might not do well, and then they allocate it in that position or something else. Um, yeah, for Georgia, it isn't an easy thing here because I know that a lot of things going on now in the country. They have protests, etc. We're not getting to political because it's not our direction, but the fact that they're already participating is already a good thing for me. I'm happy to have them as a country. Georgian fans are really sweet people. I see them always in the Facebook groups. They're really positive and supportive for all the other acts, so I really like to have them. But I'm not sure the song is competitive enough. Uh, for me, it's kind of a song that I would have on a B-side of any jazz singer. But whether to put it in the Eurovision stage with all the wild animals we're gonna have, all the pop monsters, all the really emotional ballads, I'm not sure it's in the same level, unfortunately. And it's a shame because I do believe that Mariam deserves a better chance with a better song. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I still can't be connected to the songs, unfortunately. I tried to give it multiple chances. I started to understand it a little bit more, but not enough to make it in the sense that yeah, I streamed the song from time to time. No, I don't, unfortunately. It's time to give scores. Noe, how would you score that one?
Yeah, I'm purely basing this on personal opinion. I don't understand the song. I'm sorry. It's one of those where I actually cannot understand it. And I'm so sorry because Georgia has had some really good entries that I have really liked. So that's not to say anything to Georgia as a Eurovision country. But just on this song, I don't actually get it. So for me, on that, but unfortunately, and I'm very, very sorry, I am going to have to give it a 1 out of 10. Um, the one is just being that I can at least appreciate that it's there, and I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend or upset anyone. Please don't take any offense. But I've just not been able to understand the song in any way whatsoever. So I do apologize. I hope nobody takes any kind of offense. It's just my personal opinion. And I'm purely basing it on just how I've connected or at least tried to connect with the song. I'm very sorry.
Same story here. I'm really sorry, but I'm not gonna give a high score, unfortunately, because yeah, I really wanted to, and I tried and tried and tried. But it will be 3 out of 10 for me. The some points which I threw is because I appreciate Georgia as a country. I like the jazzy direction it went into. But yeah, as I told, the different parts of the song and the message not really clear for me. And yeah, that's how I see it. Let's move on to the prediction.
So I don't think it will qualify. I don't think it has enough support. I just don't think it does. I don't think there's enough momentum, hype, especially, and that's kind of amplified more because of the semi that it's in. But on the basis that it is in a very strong semi-final, and on the basis that even if it wasn't, it still doesn't have a lot of support anyway. I think for me, it's definitely a non-qualifier. So my answer to that is of will it qualify is no.
Yeah, I have just to agree with you. I think that that kind of genre and songs usually don't get support, regardless the country they come from. But also, as I said, this song has some heaviness on that. It starts too, I don't want to say too aggressive, but it's too big. And then when you have to drop to the ballad, it already lost you. So I think, unfortunately, it's a certain non-qualifier, as much as it hurts to say though, so. And I don't want to be rude, but I even can see it as a contender to be the last in the semi at the moment. It's not that it's a bad song, just others can, pick points from based on some factors which this one probably will have hard times to pick. I just want to end that with that Georgia doesn't tend to do that well in Eurovision. Last year they finally qualified after multiple years they didn't. So they were in the final in 2016, as for sure some occasions before, and then the next time was just 2024, and now this song I believe we're back to the NQ era, unfortunately. Um, yeah, I believe maybe jury would appreciate that a bit beyond.
Mm.
But still overall it's just not enough. So as I told, sure don't qualify, unfortunately. All right, so let's wish good luck to Mariam Shengelia with the song Freedom. She represents Georgia performing as song number 10 in semifinal 2. Guys, if you like our videos, please subscribe to our channel right here below. Give us a like, Then in the comments below what do you think about Freedom, the Georgian entry. And don't forget to visit us on escb.com. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and basically everywhere. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye.